I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days. Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey. Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all. And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you. May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did she. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
And we're back. I am going to give... I mean, if this was deliberate, I am going to give the game masters props before I jump into the next part here. I love the fact that your character now watches people pouring drinks just in case there's poison. At least I think they went for something like that. I know it's something small, but I think it's fucking excellent. I'm guessing this is going to be another voice acted cutscene coming up.
Oh, and you go back to Fort Tempest Manor, yes.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going in now, and I'm just waiting for it to load, so it's going to go mute for a minute.
Yep.
Yes.
Is that... Alize, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer. The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
So there's someone we haven't seen for a while. Fucking how long's it been since we saw Alphanod's sister? Jesus Christ, it's been a while. Can't hear you by the way, dude, if you are talking.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was on mute.
Okay.
Yep, haven't seen her since Rome Reborn.
The first half of it as well, so...
Yep.
God, you're probably talking like the first 30 episodes of the Let's Play. So it's been well over 200 episodes at this point since we last seen her.
Now, I will say this. And obviously we didn't have to do it because it was side stuff, but had it been a thing to unlock the Binding Coil of Bahamut Raid, she actually does show up in that, but...
Like I said, it's not mandatory, it's not part of the main quest line, is it?
Right.
So that would probably be better for me. Alright, so the next quest is Shadows of the First.
Yep, that's the quest you'll be unlocking the dungeon, which I've already unlocked.
Is this voice acted?
I don't remember.
No, it doesn't look like it. His lips aren't moving nearly enough.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
No, this can't be voice acted.
No. Yeah, I don't remember anything voice acted in there.
But yeah, finally get the return. How do you pronounce his sister's name?
Alize.
Alize? Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough. I say, we do see her literally in the beginning of the game and maybe like the first couple hours, but after that, no.
Yeah.
She pretty much disappears like Nova said, unless you want to do some side stuff, but...
Yeah. And the reason she disappears there is because, well, her and Alpha originally were intending to getting to the bottom of what happened with their grandfather, Louis Sois, who... Anybody who may have watched or may have known anything about the game itself prior to 2.0 and how the whole thing led up to that, with the Dalman moon falling and the thing that brought about the 7th Umbral Calamity with Bahamut coming out and nearly destroying
Which was,
yeah.
if I remember, like the end game, wasn't it? Where everybody just had to sit around and watch the end of the world come.
Right, yep.
For just that alone, I'd have loved to have played 1.0. Because that, that sounds like a really fucking awesome way to bring the end of the game.
The raids I mentioned, the Binding Claws of Bahamut, that actually does go back into that, what happened after that occurred. Which is the reason she shows up during that whole thing. Because unlike Alpha, she kind of sticks to her guns about wanting to get to the bottom of that. Whereas Alpha realizes that, with what's going on nowadays, it's probably more important to focus on that.
Yeah. I mean...
I think she tries, but she gets, as I think it's said in there, pretty much becomes disillusioned with what's going on in the Eorzea nowadays and the politics and all that stuff. So
now I'm probably gonna sound like a massive idiot with this, but I assume, and I don't know if you'll know this, I assume Realm Reborn is a sequel to 1.0, right? It's not just like a redo of 1.0.
Yeah, basically story wise it takes place literally after what happened, what was supposed to be the end game of 1.0.
I wish there was some way I could watch like the entire, I mean there probably is videos of it on YouTube somewhere, but just a way to like play through the story of 1.0, if nothing else. Just so we could... I just want to see the world come to an end. That would be fucking awesome to see that happen. I did see like a small few clips of it, but I never actually saw the actual thing.
Yeah, basically what happened, they released 1.0.
And it was a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was a piece of shit, so they basically had to rework it and try to salvage something. That's when they came together and...
I mean, they did a really good job. I mean, 14, I would say, is probably the second most popular MMO next to World of Warcraft, so...
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's not anything to sniff at.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done in the not voice acted cutscene. I'm going to head out now. Gotta head to Camp Dragonhead.
Yep. You just speak to Alphinaud there, and then you're gonna...
Do I get another cutscene?
No, there's nothing. It's just text for him, and then he leaves.
No, fucking wrong button.
In fact, there shouldn't be any more cutscenes the rest of the way until you unlock the dungeon, because after that, you speak to him, you just head out and head to where I'm at right now, and talk to the guard, and that's what unlock the dungeon.
So no more cutscenes then?
Nope.
Okay. I probably should have actually just checked my gear before I moved on, but I assume there's going to be somewhere else I can check it before the end. If not, I can always just do it next session, I suppose, but... Oh, no, I can actually check it here, okay. Do we have an independent mender or anything around? Oh, okay, we have the merchant. Merchant and mender, okay. Repair gear. Oh, yeah, definitely repair that. Thank you. And speak to Alphinaud. This is probably going to be noisy, so I'm just going to mute for a sec. Just moving the table because my legs were starting to ache. How are you doing for the level up? How far away are you now?
I'm less than 3 billion away from the level up.
Okay, not bad. I'd say I've still got about 600,000 myself, but... Alright. Get him the chocobo. I'm making my way to speak with the Steadfast. Oh, which is right up here, actually.
Actually, somebody just asked about wanting to party up to get in there, but said, yeah, I'm typing in. not going to do this until my next session. Otherwise, I probably would.
Unfortunately, like I say, we don't know how long waiting times are going to be, so...
Yeah, and the other thing is I looked at they're actually at Casa, so they'd be another DPS, which is fine, but we would still have to wait for a healer, and there's not one around by the looks of it. At least not over here. Because the other guy is a machinist, so...
So I'm just letting the thing play here. And just put, could you just say the same, just in case they ask me as well?
Yeah, it was actually, I saw it on there. It was on there before you showed up, so...
Okay, it's not accessible.
Yep, Zelfatol is now accessible.
Alright, so we actually got a decent amount done today. That actually took a bit longer than I expected, though. We've been at this for nearly 2 hours again. I thought this was only going to take about an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to leave it off here for the night. We will probably try and get a session in either tomorrow or Saturday. And hopefully make some headway through the rest of the Heaven's Ward. Again, I really want to finish this off before we... I really want to finish Heaven's Ward off before I start my fucking trek for the missing hour again, so... yeah, thank you very much for watching. Again, don't know if this will be the end of the part, but this is the end of the session, so thank you very much.
Yep.